Are their Denver Broncos worth benching against the league's top-rated defense?
And can you start anyone on the Chiefs besides Jamal Charles?
All this and more on the War Room Sunday Night Football Preview.
Kansas City at Denver. Big best defense in the NFL versus the big best offense in the NFL. 17-1 combined record. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. Now, these two teams hate each other. They, I love it. I love how much these teams hate each other.
Yeah.
And I love that we've got irresistible force going up against immovable object. Mm-hmm. The Broncos are averaging around 40 points a game, which is unheard of and ridiculous. And the Chiefs are only giving up around 12 points a game. So this is officially the Something's Gotta Give Bowl. Now, mind you that between the two teams, they've only played a team with a winning record on the season. And that means that one of these teams has played no teams with a winning record.
That would be the Kansas City Chiefs.
That would be the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm wondering, so I know they're good, and their defense is strong, but how good are they? Can they go to one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL on a Sunday night, mind you, against a slightly gimpified Peyton Manning, and stop his aerial assault? Can they get to him enough to make their defense a viable fantasy play and to keep their pop gun offense in it long enough to make somebody beyond Jamal Charles worth starting?
Here's what I think is going to happen. We've got, because of Peyton Manning's ankle injuries or various lower leg injuries, whatever is troubling him, it's a high ankle sprain. But I think that we're going to see a lot of three-step drops, quick passes, and we're going to see a lot of no Sean Moreno too, because this is a Chiefs defense that, while the best in the NFL, is also giving up 5.0 yards per carry. That's actually, that average is the worst in the NFL. Now tied with the Saints, so obviously giving up 5 yards per carry is not mandatory to win football games. But it's one thing, I do think we're going to see a lot of running. We're going to see some quick slants to Demaryius Thomas, to Wes Welker.
Julius Thomas is banged up, though, and he's questionable. Now, he's going to play, I believe. But as of right now, he's still slated to play. But he might, I still think he's been like the key to the Broncos offense this year. I mean, because you can try to cover the three receivers, but then when you have a fourth significant option to cover in the aerial assault in the passing game, it just becomes impossible. Now the linebacker play and the D-end play from the Chiefs this year has been fantastic.
And the Chiefs are deep at cornerback too.
They've
got three very good cornerbacks.
They got the lead singer from the Killers and the other two guys.
Yeah. Those guys.
Brandon Flowers and those guys. Dwayne Bowe wants to know if you want anything from Sonic. See, so he's going to play tonight.
He is.
Now, are we going to see big boy Dwayne Bowe go up against the semi-suspect Denver Broncos secondary, or are we going to see who else could possibly carry the game for them?
Dexter McCluster,
Donnie Avery. I mean, has Andy Reid been holding anything under the mustache? Any tricks to bust out this week?
I don't think there's any tricks to that offense. Yeah. It's Alex Smith not turning the ball over and Jamal Charles doing all the work. Dwayne Bowe only has 33 receptions in 9 games, less than 4 catches a game.
It's like a second-round pick, too.
If you have to start somebody besides Jamal Charles, and I do think, by the way, I do think the Chiefs' defense is worth playing today. I think that you're not going to get their 15 fantasy points. You might get 6, you might get 7. But they're still
8 to 10 would be nice. That's a high yield.
Yeah, but I'm actually starting in one league Alex Smith over Colin Kaepernick because I'm desperate.
Did you lose a bet?
I did not.
Does someone have pictures of you?
I did not.
No?
No. It's just
look at it this way: fist fighters, karate masters. Who's the strongest? It's going to be a great game either way. And maybe there's going to be, and with some really interesting fantasy implications. Stay tuned all day. Get ready for it.
Yeah, I'm staying the course with who's gotten me there. I like all my Broncos. I like Jamal Charles. Even the Chiefs defense, although, a little down air for them. But for the most part, I'm just watching to have fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game.